Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is Crypto Blue 3000 and I am Ty. Today we will be doing a little weekly weekend update here on what's paying and some stuff. What's going on in the space right here, was fully paying, was partially paying, was not paying, and some kind of hacker scammer stuff that that I've experienced, that I've heard stories from you guys experiencing, that I really want to share with you guys to keep you on alert in the space. Because guys, you got to stay alert in the space. This space has a lot of hackers, a lot of scammers, so please watch this video all the way through. And yep, let's go ahead and get into it. And yeah, disclaimer, not a financial advisor, guys. Please take any and all these videos for informational purposes only. Please treat this space like a casino, guys. So I mean, these are the projects that I have been around, that I've been in or just joined, that have been around for more than 30 days and are paying out. So in this particular video, I'm not going to go how to register, how to make a deposit, how to do any of that stuff. Please look at watch all the other previous videos to find out if you want to join, if you are considering joining any and all of these particular projects, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm at cryptoblue3000.com. These are all the active projects that I am in that have been going on for at least 30 days or more, guys. So definitely give them a look. And this one is on pause right now. I don't have the sign up code, so you can check it out and see what it's about, but you can't sign up because I don't have that sign up code. Once they start paying again, I will add that sign up code. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into some of these projects here. So first and foremost, I want to get into my Telegram here. So Crypto Blue 3000, you should be on my Telegram. I can't always make videos on everything that happens in the space, so I will make posts on stuff like that. I mean, when projects rug, I will take the videos down, so you'll get posts like this, stuff like that. And then I do offer up a rug list of September rugs so far. Guys, I make this list so that you guys can know projects that I'm involved in and not involved in. Most of them I'm not involved in. There are hundreds of projects going on in this space at any given time, maybe thousands. So these are the ones that I know about that have quit, and I am letting you know. I also want it to be like kind of a reality check for you guys. I say treat the space like a casino. I say use play money only. And then I get messages from you guys that, you know, you're spending money that's not play money. You're spending important money. So this list is kind of a reality check for you guys. Like, look, this is just September so far. We are on the 17th of this month. This is quite a few projects right here. If you come, I just started making this list, but you can come to this rug list on my website and you can check out August rug list here. So if you're kind of like wondering, like, did this project rug or not, you can go and check it there. I don't have all the projects in the space. Like I said, there's so many going on at any given time, but these are kind of, I guess that you would call them the main ones. So I do make this list for you to stay informed, but also, like, guys, this is a risky space. Look how many projects rug at any given time. So, you know, I don't want to scare you away from the space altogether, but I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you, guys. I'm not trying to sugarcoat things here. So, so there you go. So there you have it. That's the list so far, and then I post all my other stuff in here. Yep. So just get on to Telegram. It's easy. It's, you know, it's another social platform, but guys, if you are going to be involved in these particular projects, they do communicate quite a bit through Telegram and, as well as my group here. So there you go. Let's go ahead and get to the first project here. So Hinbo, this has been, I've been kind of bickering with the, team of Hinbo. They are partially paying, so this is a partially paying one. Let's go to their plans here and let me kind of show you what I mean. So their long staking plans, people who are getting into it, and I have joined up for a couple of them. They are just, after the cycle is done, they just auto reinvest the investments people are making, including ones that I have made. And people have approached the team about it, the Himbo team. They've reached out, and then the Himbo team comes back and says like, "Oh, you picked the auto reinvest when people haven't." And I have gotten a small handful of people telling me that they have done it, and it's just like every time I reach out to the Hinbo support team, they just tell me like, "Oh, yeah, they just picked the auto reinvest." So I'm like, "Okay, well, the investors must have accidentally picked the auto reinvest or something like that." So they keep telling me this, but I'm hearing this enough that it's just finally like, okay, I'm calling BS on this. I'm calling BS on this. So I am recommending. So it's kind of like saying like, be careful with the long staking plans because I don't think they're really honoring them. But they are paying out on the 1.65. They are paying out on the daily plans. I have taken this off my website, guys. Tell me what you think. Should I put this back on my website and just leave a note? Because this has been a strong project as far as like the daily plans go, the daily plans. If you're going for the long staking plans, they haven't been honoring that. So tell me what you guys think. Should I put it back on my website and just put a note like, only go for the daily plans, don't go for anything else? Like, because I'll stay in this project myself. I'll keep on putting my money in this. You can still get the free BTC up here, which is very nice. Free BTC. You get it every 24 hours. I mean, it's not a whole lot of BTC. So all you got to do is hit request. Boom. I got a little BTC right there. It's very nice. So, there's some shady things. There's some good things in Himbo. So please leave a thought comment below on what you think. So I've just taken it off my website completely because it's just been annoying me. It's just been back and forth with them, back and forth. And I'm like, yeah, I'll stay. This space is a really crazy space. You cannot get emotionally attached here. I mean, I get annoyed, I get frustrated. Of course, I get emotional too, but I also have to keep myself in check. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. That is Hinbo right there, partially paying, guys, depending on what plan you are on. All right, so now we are going to Quopi here, one of my top projects here. This has been really solid, guys. How long has this one been around, guys? Have all my dates here, so definitely check, if you ever want to know when a particular project was created. If I know when it's been created, I will put it on my website here. So created February 8th, 2023. So that's when Quopi was made. They are trading on the New York Stock Exchange, so anywhere between 0.5 to 5% a day. Really awesome. I like the flexibility, and they pay Monday through Friday. I find that the projects that do last the longest pay Monday through Friday. Ones that pay 7 days a week start to get a little bit more on the risky side. That's just what I'm seeing being in this space for as long as I've been. So that's what I'm going to tell you here. So you can see the live trades. We could see what we've been making day by day. You could go to all the previous dates here and see, what they made on the New York Stock Exchange here. Also, if we go to, so the deposits have been pretty dang quick here. I just made a withdrawal. Did I get it? Yes, I just got it. So I just made a withdrawal right now. Like I said, I'm going to keep this video just about kind of what's paying and what's not. So I'm not going to do any withdrawals here, but it's really easy to do. You just come here, withdraw funds, plug in your wallet address and stuff like that. So, with home, we can see all the different coins that we can deposit with, and then we can see, the most current day's trade and stuff like that. So, and then also the most, and my two particular stakes that I have on auto restake. So pretty much this one is starting over again. It's a 30-day cycle, 30-day business cycle. So if you add the calendar day cycle, you pretty much have to add 2 days to every 5 days. So that comes out to be about 6-ish, maybe 8-ish weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. So even though it's on a 30-day cycles, business days, guys. So just make sure you know that when you look at this particular number here. So I did 2 different deposits at 2 different times. This one is on 4 of 30. They just auto restake themselves, so I don't have to think about it. You know, I may deposit some more money back in here because this has been such a strong project. I really love this project. Yeah, definitely one of my top projects. Right, let's go ahead and move onward. All right, so we are at Mindlab. So Mindlab is a Bitcoin mining project, guys. This has been one of my other top projects, guys. Please know that when I say top project, these projects could come and go at any particular time. We learned that Falcon Investments, you know, rugged recently. That had a good run, guys. If you were in it from the very beginning, it was very good. None of these projects last forever here. So that being said, you know, we can see the live hash rate here. So this is definitely the computer mining for the Bitcoin here. And depending on how many hash rates you buy is how many guesses the computer is going to take in trying to acquire Bitcoin. So I just made a withdrawal and I see it's just coming in right now. Bitcoin does take a minute to come through. So that is what I just did. That's the kind of covering up some of the hash ID and stuff like that, but you can see that withdrawal that is slowly coming through. It stays receiving. It does take a little bit of time to actually get all the way through. USDT is very fast. Bitcoin is an old man. It's slow. It's the original. This OG of cryptocurrency there. So this network is going to be slow, guys. You just be patient with Bitcoin. So it's been really, really awesome here. We could always see the recent activity. So we get to see that recent withdrawal that I just made that I just showed you on my phone. And I love that we can see the live hash rate here. It's been really, really good. So if you want to buy, you're going to buy here. So when you buy into Mindlab, and I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but you know, you're buying hash rates, and each hash rate right now is $8. At the time of this recording, it has been since I've been in this particular project. It might, you know, may change. So one hash rate is 2 guesses per second, and that's how many the computer is making in trying to mine the Bitcoin. So what you're going to do is you're just going to change the number of hash rates that you would like to buy. If you want to buy 1, that's fine. If you want to buy, we'll just put a random number at 13. That's going to come out to 104 USD dollars. So US dollars. And then you're going to come down here, choose whatever particular coin you want to deposit with. So you can deposit with any of these coins that you can choose from here, or the credit card if you're in Europe. But you're only going to withdraw. From with Bitcoin. So make sure that you put your Bitcoin. They recently were asking people to whitelist their address, which they should have done. Is pretty much where whitelisting your address, wallet address, is where you pretty much go into your settings and you plug in your wallet address. And for some reason before they didn't have that, and they just finally initiated that. I don't know why they didn't do that before. It is definitely creates another wall of security. When you plug in and lock in your wallet address, it's just like if a hacker gets into your account and tries to plug in their address and steal your money, they can't do it because your address is locked in there. So they finally are doing that. It's been good. So with this one, I have 20 hash rates here, and it's good. It's been good. It's been awesome. I love it. And it's been a top project of mine, going smooth. Withdrawals been smooth. Purchases have been smooth. No complaints here. So that is Mindlab. Let's go ahead and move on. So now let's get into scammers and hackers once again. So Big Whale has been good. I'm not insinuating that Big Whale is a scammer or hacker here, but I did have a scammer reach out to me, and I want to kind of talk about like how some of these hackers and scammers work, because some of them can be pretty dang convincing. And if you are not in, I don't know, a right state of mind or whatever, this scammer reached out to me, and I was like in a rush, and my deposit didn't show up in Big Whale right away. Let me pause this and connect to my wallet here. Okay, logged into Big Whale, and then I just want to pull this up. So this person is a scammer, and I started talking to them thinking like, oh, like, and I was in a rush the other day. That's my excuse. And I finally occurred to me, like, is this, you know, I should check. So I'm in Big Whale here. Let's go to contact support. And let's see, do they have all the, so always go to the website of the project that you are in and just make sure, because if someone is posing as like a support team member, they'll have the official support in their on their website here. So this person, if you want to reach out to them and say hello, you're welcome to, you know. Yeah, this is just I started talking to them, just being in a rush, and it's just like, wait, you know, just is this good? And I started giving them my information, and it was getting really sketchy. And then I was just like, yeah, I should just check. I should just check. And, you know, it's like I always say is be in the right state of mind. You know, not just talking about like being tired or being, I don't know, drunk or on drugs, but like if you're rushing around, take the time to just make sure you're doing things correctly in this space, because there's really no take backs in this space. So I wanted to show you that. That is just like one of the scammy things there. They reached out to me when I joined the official Telegram group for Big Whale. And, you know, it's like the project can't do anything really about this, because it's like, well, yeah, they can report their account, but then they'll just make another account. Unfortunately, like that is the, you know, the harsh reality of this particular environment, and kind of the reality of any environment. Another experience I want to tell you about is I've had some hackers or scammers reach out to me, and they're like, oh, we want to pay you to do a video. And a lot of people will actually reach out to you, even if you aren't an official YouTuber or vlogger or whatever. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, we want you to promote us on your social," you know. And they don't care. They don't care that you have a social or not. Like that's besides the point. So try not to be like, well, I don't have a social. It's like, no, guys, that's besides the point. They don't care if you have one or not. What they're trying to do is supposedly give you money. What this particular scammer did was like, all right, you know, sign on with whatever your email is, and then, you know, what is it? End it with like at rugmail.com or something like that. And then use whatever. So I try to converse with these scammers to find out what their thing is, because I want to share more of that with you guys. So what they did was they're like, you know, log in with your usual email and then just end it with, instead of at like Gmail or at Yahoo, do rugmail.com, and then use one of your typical passwords that you use. You know, hence why I always say use different passwords for all your projects in this space. So that is another scammer, guys. That's another scammer that they'll reach out to you and be like, yeah, we want to pay you. Like, no, they're going to try to they're going to try to get your passwords and then try to hack into your other accounts or whatever. Like if they have your password that you use on a regular basis, then they can possibly get into other accounts. So yeah, that's why I'm always saying like scatter out your emails that you use different passwords every time. So just wanted to share that with you, because we got to stay vigilant in this space, and they're always coming up with new schemes and scams. And I am interacting with them on purpose to be like, this looks shady. All right, let's go down this rabbit hole. You know, I'm only going to give them a certain amount of they did start to get a little bit of my information there, but then I was just like, I should double check, because I was in kind of a rush between events the other day, and so it was started getting a little sketchy, but I caught them. So anywho, all right, let's go ahead and move on to this particular project here. We are at Big Whale. So Big Whale has been around. They just hit their 6-month mark. They are making some modifications with their payouts. It still has been going strong. I think they are doing like a little bit less, but still going strong here. This is a lending project here. So they are lending out to particularly like cannabis companies, CBDs, THC companies, especially in South America. They are vetting their lenders. They are charging a good percentage to them. So they're collecting a little bit of profit from themselves, and then they're paying out profits for us as well. So like the money that they're lending out to these CBD and THC companies are coming from their investors like us here. So they do take BNB. You do have to connect your BNB wallet. Either like Trust or MetaMask are the best. And if you're using Chrome, I'm not using Chrome at the moment, but I did connect my wallet in here. So it's BNB only. You can only deposit and only withdraw with BNB. And then the minimum deposit is going to be 0.1 in here as well. So we can see like the next drop of credit profits into my particular account. So it's every 24 hours, which is really, really nice. This is a really stable plan, guys. This is air quotes stable. I don't want to lead you guys to believe that anything in here is particularly like going to be forever and ever. So but this is definitely like a plan that I see that I'm pretty impressed with. So I'm really liking it. And like I said, 0.1 is going to be the minimum deposit in this particular project, guys. So I feel like I kind of been on this project for a little while. I have been talking about the scammers mainly, haven't really been talking about the actual project itself. You can go over to the white paper. So let's see, just kind of thinking about what I want to. So there's a lot of transparency in this particular project here. So join the Telegram group there. That's the big Telegram. And they do have quite a few people in here. So over 1,900 people. So that's really nice. Going for 6 months strong. And let's go ahead and trying to get to the white paper. So, always check out the white paper of any particular project. This particular white paper is very thorough, very in-depth, just talks about how the project is structured and stuff like that. They are third audited. They do have quite a few credentials and stuff like that. So it's really nice. Does that mean it's going to stay around for, ever and ever? No, it doesn't. So this is how they make their money. So lending out our money to the cannabis companies, also Russian oil distributors, and they do vet their lenders pretty well. So go through this, see if this may be a project that you might be interested in. So, all right, let's go ahead and move on. All right, so I've logged into Alio Fund here, and we are looking at, let's look at the dashboard here. So I just made a withdrawal of $10, and I just want to see if it will come through. Sometimes these withdrawals will take a minute to get through. And it's really been awesome so far. They've been around since June 26th of 2022. And I love that you can see the earnings right here. So I like to test out these projects, especially these older projects, because they can have a little bit of some glitches, and some of the other older projects that are still paying out do have some glitches. I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. But so far, this one has been a solid one. I have made previous withdrawals that have come through, and then I did do another active deposit in here into the project here. So yeah, going for over a year now. Going strong. It's been smooth, been easy. It's been easy to make the deposits here. We have all the different coins that we can deposit with: the Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Dash, Ripple, Doge, Tether, ERC20. So it's going to be on the Ethereum network. So you need a little bit of Ethereum coin to pay for those transaction fees. Tron coin, Tether on the TRC20 network, so that's going to be the Tron network. So you need a little bit of Tron coin to pay for those gas fees if you're going to be sending money from the USDT TRC20, and then BNB coin there. And then Tether BEP20. So that, and then Bitcoin Cash. It just keeps on going. ePay Core. And then back to Bitcoin. So you have all those different coins to deposit with, and then we have quite a few plans that we could choose from here. So let's see. We are dashboard, we are investments. All right, so if I click on investments here, I can see all the different plans that they have to offer and stuff like that. If you go to the home page here, if we log out, I find the plans a little bit more easy to look at and just kind of see what you want to like maybe get into here. So all the plans are right here. So the 1% daily for 5 days, minimum investment to maximum investment. The referral tier is all the same as 3 tier deep, starting at 3%, 2%, 1%. And then just make sure you understand principal is included at the end. So with this particular one, Principal is included at the end. If you put in, say, you know, whatever your deposit is, $100 into this professional plan here, you'll be collecting your 5% daily. Okay, you have 5% daily, and then you'll actually be getting, so sorry, I was kind of reading that wrong. So you'll be getting your profits with your investment back. So principal is included in the daily percentage. So that 5% is a little bit of your investment and a little bit of profit here. So that's what it means by principal included. End of term is what I started to explain and got a little confused right here. 2% daily for 25 days. So at the end, let's go back to that. It's flips. But at the end of the term, you're going to get your deposit back. So for 25 days, you'll be getting 2% daily, 2% profit. And then at the end of the term, you'll get your deposit. So just understand the end of the term and the principal included. And then every working day. So every working day is business days. So that means 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 5 days. Yeah, 5 days a week. So yeah, that's how you read the plans. And there's lots of different plans to choose from. And they've been really good. They have the scrolling thing, which is a little annoying, but you know, not a big deal. Just kind of, you can manually try to like push it around and it will kind of do that. And then we have the profit calculator here. So you can play with any of these particular plans here, and the amount that you want to maybe consider investing. And then also want to show you the withdrawal that I made. Just got it here. So I withdrew $10. It was a $1 fee, so I got $9 there. So I just want to show you that it is paying, guys. So this has been a good one so far. It's been a good one. So all right, that is Alio Fund. Oh, one more thing I want to add about Alio Fund. If you're in the US and maybe Canada, I'm not sure quite all the countries, but you do need a VPN here. So I do have my VPN set up here. I do have it set up for Great Britain, United Kingdom. You know, I find United Kingdom and the AEU work really, really well if you're trying to get into these projects, because the US does not particularly like these projects. So you are needing a VPN more and more for these projects. I got Surfshark. You know, it's good. It works. Yeah, Surfshark works. Whatever VPN you want to use. So just a heads up on that. Okay, onto BitSport. So I've had my complaints about BitSports. It is pain though. It's pain, and that's all that really matters. There's a lot of little rules and things to this particular project, but it's been a good project and solid project so far, and it's getting heavily promoted. They do add a lot of little incentives to building up a team in here, but if you aren't building up a team, it has been a good one so far. So they have lots of fun games. They had a Malaysia thing that just passed, and now they have a Dubai game contest here. So how to qualify, you know, they'll always have the 30 direct volume here. So when you're building up team, you're building up these binary volume points here, and whether people are depositing or not, you're still getting some points. And it is quite a bit to qualify for these things, but if you're a big team builder, then you can definitely do it. So you can go to Dubai, meet the team that actually is running this show here. And so they always have this pop up here. But if we go to my dashboard here, so this is a trading on sports here. So they have a software called SureBet here, and the SureBet software is weighing out all the possible outcomes, the wins, the losses, and the ties, and it is able to stay kind of ahead of the game and keep paying us profits here. So with that being said, then we have this trading bot here. It does turn off every Sunday evening, and then we have to go back in here and manually turn it on every Monday. And then we have the 3 wallets here. Yeah, a lot of you are like, kind of like, why have the 3 wallets? I don't know, guys. This isn't my project. This is not my project. There's a lot of little things to this particular project that I'm like, why do they do this? But it's been a solid one so far. So your e-wallet is your commission referrals and your bonus bucks. So when you are building up those binary points that I talked about that can qualify you for trips such as Dubai, it can also qualify you for different rankings such as bronze. You start off with bronze, you go to silver, gold, and then it goes into like a bunch of emerald, ruby, and then you can go all the way up to ambassador. And every time you hit a ranking, such as bronze or silver or gold, you will get some bonus bucks. And it starts at 200. And ambassador, if you go all the way up to ambassador, you can get $150,000 bonus bucks. So that ain't bad, guys. But it does take like 1,000,000 binary points to get there. So yeah, if you're a team builder, like this is a project for you. Otherwise, this has been a solid project, guys. I can't really complain. So the P wallet is the profits that I make off of my account. The T wallet, you can transfer money from your E wallet or your P wallet to your T wallet to repurchase packages, or you can send money to other team members downline from you. So yeah, it is it is what it is. It's like, why not just have one wallet? And I wouldn't disagree with you on that. So referral links, you are building up your binary tree. You have your left leg and your right leg. So you're going to have two different links here. You have your left link and you have your right link. So when you are building up your team here, you want to make sure to hand out your right link and your left link kind of evenly, and just you can go to your network here. You can go to your binary tree. You could also go to your referrals, and it will show you the points that you have on the left and the points you have on the right. And then you could just hand out your referral link however you like to build up those both sides, because they have to both be equally built up in order to actually receive the points, build yourself up on the ranking, receive bonus bucks and stuff like that. And if you're just like, oh my God, Ty, that's too much, then just ignore all of that. Go to deposit here, and then you'll see the different levels that you can join. So these are the 5 different coins that you can deposit with. Tether on the TRC network, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and Tron here. So this pretty much will, however much you punch in, and it's a $10 minimum, however much you punch in will put you in the particular ranking that you will get into. So if I put in 100, it will put me in the elite ranking. So you'll earn 0.7 to 1.2% daily. If I had another 0 there, it takes me up to pro. I'll get 1.3 to 1.8 daily. And then if I add another 0, that will take me up to max 1.9 to 2.4 daily. And these are Tuesday through Sunday. Monday, you got to manually turn the bot on, the trading bot on. If you forget to turn your trading bot on Mondays, you'll be collecting 0.3% throughout that week until you turn the bot on the next Monday. So there you have it. It's been a good project. I don't really like all the little niche-y team building things that they have in here, but I gotta say, if we just kind of push that aside, this has been a solid project so far. And air quotes when I say solid in this space. It's been a really good project. So I'm liking it. And you do triple X your profits in this space. So a lot of the projects you double exit, or you 2x it, and then you don't collect any more profits. But here you triple exit. So you put in $100. Once you gain $300 from that one particular deposit, you don't collect any more profits. So that's really nice that you can 3x it in this particular space. So going strong, guys. All right, on to Funds Broker, guys. This project has been around since, I think, 2015. Let's just go back to the site. October 14th, 2015. Guys, there is a few glitches in here. The next few projects we'll share have a few little things that are different that I find. Like, they're paying, but it's a little deceiving, guys. So we're at the dashboard here. We can see all of my information here. We can deposit with many different coins here, all the usual suspects: Tether, TRC20, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Doge, Bitcoin Cash, and Dash. So the thing with these particular plans is they're all staking plans. So yeah, I wasn't clear on that, and forgive me for that in the beginning. So amplify, 100% amplify, it says yes, but then they give you this option to amplify. So amplify means that either some, if it was a true amplify option here, you could put some right back into compound, or you could be pulling some back out to withdraw directly into your wallet at that moment. So they pretty much change all the plans to 100% amplify, which means 100% of your money is going to go back into the particular project until the cycle is done. So there's a lot of different a lot of different plans here, as you can see. And they are going strong. They are still paying out. I am still, from my connections here, still people are telling me that they are paying. But then you have to wait till the end of the cycle, which, who knows, anything can happen. I'm just giving you a heads up. Like, I don't want to sugarcoat anything here, that anything could happen between now and the end of that particular plan that you join here. So like this particular plan is 570 business days, but I do like that they give you the calendar days here. So it actually ends after 798 days. So that's like a couple of years or more. Yeah, it's a long time. It's a really long time, guys, until you actually see the money back from this like particular plan. It's really nice, like once you do receive it, but then you have other plans here. So this is 100 business days, which is actually 140 business days. So you actually have to wait till those 140 business days to see your money back. So I'm in a few different plans in this space here. So just like when you're going through these plans here, if you want to invest in here, I just want to show you how, make sure that you are reading it correctly here. So we have the minimum amount here, in this case for this particular plan, 1% daily for 100 business days. So that's Monday through Friday only, guys. You'll be receiving that 1%, but it actually ends. You can actually pull your money out after 140 days, because it doesn't include those 100 business days, and it doesn't include the weekends. So for the business day cycle, just add 2 days and then you'll get your calendar day cycle, if that makes sense. And this is when you can actually pull your money out, guys. So when you deposit into this particular plan, and you do $130 or more, you're going to have to wait, set your timer for 140 days from now. So, do you think that the project will be around for 140 days from now? So that's just a heads up on that. And profit payout at the end of the so it's just included. So profit payout at the end of the investment period. So you just get your full bit of money at the end of the investment period. Referral commission for this particular plan is 1%. So, nothing to brag about. So I'm just going to leave it at that. That is Funds Broker, guys, still paying out, still doing all righty. Let's go into Sport Life here. All right, so now we are at Sport Life, guys. This is also another one that may need a VPN, and I do find I need to open it up on with the VPN here. So heads up on that, guys. I mean, I would recommend getting a VPN anyway. Like I said, I use Surfshark. I don't really, I'm not promoting it or anything like that. Just the one I use, I found it to be good and inexpensive. But who knows? Maybe there's more inexpensive ones, and I just, whatever. So you can see I have it activated here on Chrome. Very easy to connect it to Chrome. And then I think with a lot of the VPNs, you can connect them to like at least 5 of your devices here. So I could put it on my phone, on my iPad, and then who knows, other devices there. So that being said, we are on the home page here, got our information here, all the good stuff here. I just did a withdrawal of $10 like literally a couple of minutes ago, and you can see that has come through. So that's doing really well. So they are still paying. What I have found a little bit glitchy is with depositing money into the account here. So, okay, so these are the active deposits that I have right here. So, let's see. I did the bet 70. So for 70 days, my money is locked up for a staking plan. And this is how much I've collected so far. So at the end of 70 days, I'll be able to collect my profits. And then I have another plan here with $100 in there. And let's go ahead and open a new deposit here. So we get to see the 4 different plans that they have here. So that 70-day plan that I was just talking about, the staking plan, is right here. Guys, I like earlier I was saying Himbo wasn't honoring their paying their staking plans at the end of the staking period. Instead, they're restaking the money. I mean, just know that I would say that any staking plan in any project can be risky, because, these projects, there's humans behind it, and we don't know what they're up to. Sometimes I really find these kind of daily profit plans, daily payout plans are a little bit more reliable. So I'm not saying that this isn't reliable. I'm just saying that I have a little bit more trust in the kind of like daily for 50 days, daily for 65 days, daily for 28 days. So that's, up to you guys. So what I am finding a little glitchy about here is that they haven't been taking the Tether TRC20, but I find like I can deposit with the Bitcoin. So if you come down here, choose, I don't know, your plan. Let's see if it goes through. I find it sometimes takes a couple of tries to go all the way through. Let's see if it goes through. So it went through there. So what I would do is just copy and paste this over to my wallet, send 0.1 Bitcoin over to them. So that would be really easy. But if I was to choose Tether TRC20, let's go back. So if I highlighted Tether TRC20, let's see what would happen here. I'll just pick 500, and it might, yes, so it's not letting me invest with Tether TRC20. But I just showed you, it just paid me in Tether TRC20. So I don't know why it's being a little glitchy there. I do find some of these older projects do get a little glitchy there. So it's still paying, really up to you what you want to do. It's still been a good project here. Definitely not my top project because of some of these little glitches, but it's been really, really good. So yeah, that being said, I think that's it for Sport Life. So Sport Life does trade and make their profits off of real life sports, betting on real life sports, and then cyber sports. So very similar to BitSports. Yeah. So there's a couple of them out there who are trading on sports. All right. Last but not least, we have one of the newer ones, Best Hopti. I never know how to pronounce the Hopt. I think it's. But they have been one of the newer ones that I have joined. Well, I guess Big Whale is kind of the latest ones that I have joined. But this has also been pretty neat. I would say this is kind of like medium to high risk project here, depending on what particular plan you get into. So this started on May 25th of 2023. So if we just come down here, we can see all the different plans that they have. So 160 after one day. So I would say that's kind of on the higher risk side, guys. So we have different plans here though. So to get to that 168% after one day, you do have to invest a minimum of $10,000 and $10,001 all the way up to $50,000. I gotta admit, I'm not gonna pull the trigger on a $10,000 investment. You gotta I don't know. This has been paying out. I have been getting payouts, and they've been showing up in my wallet. But I'm just kind of I don't know about that. I've been kind of staying here in the 104%. So it's a minimum deposit of $30. And then just go through the different plans here. So I know it says 780 days, but you have to put in that $10,000 to get that 780% after 7 days. I just been kind of sticking with these smaller, safer plans down here. So 7 days, you can do a minimum of 30 all the way up to 5,000 for 130%, which is pretty dang good, guys. Then we had the medium package. We have 1,650%. If you put in that $10,001 all the way up to $50,000. But you can go to 160% after 13 days with this plan number 1 right there. So minimum is $30. Pretty low barrier for entry there, I would say. And the pro plan, we have $1,000 to get 1,000% after 29 days. And then on our maximum plan, just one plan in that one particular package there. Minimum deposit is $100 for a 68-day cycle, and you get $9,000. So, you just have to be ready for anything with these longer staking plans. I haven't heard any bad news about the longer staking plans with this one. But, yeah, it's always a little bit risky. I like to go for the shorter plans. I know I'm going to get my money back. Even 7 days, even 13 days, I think is really awesome. You know, like I said, I haven't heard anything bad about the longer plans, but it's always a risk. It's always a risk. I mean, this whole space is risky there. So that has been, I didn't log into my account. Let's go ahead and log in. And yep, see total deposit, our rates. We got all that good stuff here. We have my main balance right here. Let's do a withdrawal. Been kind of doing the withdrawals off screen just to see if they actually come through so I could show you. All right, so I went to withdraw here. Just know a few of the glitches in this particular website is their 2FA does not exist here. So that's just a heads up right there. But if we come down here, we can go and make a withdrawal right here. So I'm going to withdraw $109. No need to keep this in here any longer than need be. And request and confirm. Oh, and then there's a little fee right there. So guys, just expect the fees. They're there. Minimum $2, maximum $2. Boom. So that's just going to take it out. And yeah, there we go. So let's see when that shows up. Let's go back to the dashboard there. So it's been paying pretty well, guys. It's been really smooth. The deposit's been really smooth. And oh, it just showed up, guys. It just showed up. 107 bucks there. So it's paying, guys. All right, that's it. I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible. I hope you picked up a few tips and tricks. I hope it didn't like ramble or wasn't all over the place too much. I did want to share some of those extra things and how to be vigilant in this space. Sometimes we can really get caught up in our own little world, our own little mind, and we can get, you know, we can get suckered into these scams. So I do actually try to actively interact with these scammers to kind of like see how they do their things so that I can deliver that information to you. And I'm going to keep on like trying to remind you guys all the good things to keep yourself safe and to keep your money safe in this space, guys. And I think that's all I have for now, guys. Please like, subscribe, share. I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.